Ron Weaver here with Cougar Sports Media on ESPN The Fan on 103.9 and 98.3. Here with Coach Chad K. I need, first question, how do you pronounce your last name? I feel like that's the most difficult one that myself and Cougar Nation doesn't get.
Kauha'aha'a, like C-O-W,
okay.
And then ha'aha'a. You got to be able to stop in that A.
In that A, okay.
In the Hawaiian language, we have okinas or apostrophes.
Okay.
So H-A apostrophe A. Ha'aha'a. So
ha'aha'a. Okay.
Boom. Cow, C-O-W.
Kauha'aha'a. Okay.
No, ha'aha'a.
Ha'aha'a.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going to have to work on it, but I wanted to get that one right. Okay, because when broadcasting and journalism, you never want to mispronounce someone's name. Yeah. You want to make sure that you get that correct.
It is a pretty tough name, though. So. I forgive people. Well, just don't make fun of it.
No. Never going to make fun of it. Appreciate the patience and the forgiveness,
all
as
good.
always.
All good.
Week 3 of fall camp. How have things been through the first 2 weeks from your perspective?
It's been great. You know, I think the one thing I like about this defense is that we get to go against an explosive offense every single day. I mean, the amount of weapons our offense have had is like unlimited right now. I mean, the tight end crew is explosive. Our receivers, you know, I guess that's the biggest question mark from what I hear is like everybody's kind of questioning our receiver crew. I mean, I don't see them missing a beat. I mean, with a few of the new guys, so it's been good. And again, our offensive line, good group of guys, veteran group of guys. So every day they make us better, especially in my position group on the edge. So I think it's, you know, we hear the term iron sharpens iron. And I talked to Roger, our tight end, the other day, and I said, boy, you guys kind of whooped our butts a little bit in the scrimmage. And he goes, you know what, Coach, iron sharpens iron. I say, yeah, I agree with you. So it's been good. It's been some give and take. Unfortunately, on Saturday, the offense had the upper hand, but I think we bounced back these last couple of practices. Coach Pop's done a nice job of rallying the troops. And so, you know, I think we're doing a good job of stacking days. We're not going backwards, which is a huge positive.
What did you learn from the film, from watching the scrimmage? Kalani said the offense won today as well.
Yeah, I think what we learned was we got to finish plays, and we still, even today's practice, it's about finishing plays. And just speaking specifically from my group, I think schematically, I told the boys that we're in the right spots. You know, we're in the right spots at the right time. Now it's finished. You know, we had a play just recently where we're under our number one receiver, and we're right there, and we got to finish. And great ball by the quarterback, but it's our job to bat that ball down. So, again, I guess that's the whole deal, is finishing plays defensively.
What has it been like from your standpoint, coaching the outside linebackers, but you're in that linebacker room specifically?
Oh, absolutely love the outside linebacker group. You know, I was lucky enough to work with the inside backers last year with Coach Enna, and I was in charge of the pass rush with them and the D tackles. And now me being able to kind of get my hands on this group, we're excited about it. You know, I think we got a good group of pass rushers in there. Our numbers didn't show it the last few years, but I think the goal is to get those numbers up. Now I'm putting a lot of pressure on me by talking about it, but again, that's the position we're in. That's our job description, is to get after the quarterback. So Coach Pop says it all the time, it's about havoc, and we got to do a better job of wreaking havoc. You know, we lose Jack Kelly. That's 10 sacks right there that we had in our linebacker room. So somebody's got to pick up the slack and you know, pick up the rifle and get going. And we got a lot of weapons there. We got, you know, I think Hunter Clegg's having an outstanding camp right now. And one of his goals was to improve in his pass rush, and that's what we've worked on. Obviously, we have Lucy. We're slowly nursing Lucy back from his injury, being smart about it. Tausilia Akana, another guy that needs to step up. You know, you hear the name, but again, the numbers don't match with the name right now, and we got to make sure that happens. And then I think another guy that's new, we're lucky we got him here this spring, which is Braxton Lindsay. I think Coach Pop, Coach Enna did a great job of recruiting that young man. He had a lot of offers out where he's from, and I'm so glad we got him, because his speed off the edge and his intensity and the energy he brings is super contagious for a freshman. He doesn't play like a freshman. So, I mean, just those guys right there. And I got one more for you right now who's having a great camp. It's Kendall Wall, you know.
Okay.
When I took the job, we were kind of down on B backers, and the first person I said I wanted was Kendall. And so, and he's lived up to what I expected, you know. And right now he's fighting for time, and he's going to play for us. But it's him being sound in the playbook, like Hunter, like Seeley, and him being comfortable, and then getting him in the rotation. So lots to choose from.
Yeah. So all of those guys you mentioned, guys are going to be in that 2 deep mix in the next couple of weeks once depth charts come out?
Yes, sir. Yeah, and we'll sort that out. And for me, it's always an ongoing competition. I don't think there's like a true one all the way through.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think I've always been that way. You know, my job is to play the best players, or the guy that's playing the best right now, because if I don't do that, number one, it's on me, and I don't want the next guy. I don't want the next coach being, making those decisions, if you know what I mean.
I know.
So,
I know.
I've been in this business a long time, man. So I've learned you play the best players. Sometimes you get some really good guys, and that you enjoy being around, but at the same time, you got to go with the best players that can make plays.
Well, it's like you said, players got to step up, make plays, right? You said a few guys' names that you need to, and if those players emerge, you play the best player. You play the best 11 from your position group.
Yes, and that's where we are right now. And like I said, I think it's important that we get Nusi healthy, because I think just overall, he's probably one of the most dynamic defenders we got. I'm not just saying defensive edge guys, I'm talking about defenders, so we got to get him back.
Well, what is his ceiling and his potential you see as a pass rusher in BYU history? Look, there are some names out there, but it seems like if he's healthy, Ben Crota calls him the agent of chaos.
Yeah.
And I've never seen a foot fumble, but his development last year, it's there.
It's there. His ceiling is obviously super high. You don't want to put him on a pedestal just yet, right? But I've been lucky enough to be around some really good pass rushers. Drake Jackson at SC, I got to coach. Rayatu Latu at UCLA. Yeah, I mean, UCLA, there was an abundance of NFL pass rushers, and Nusi's can be as good as those guys I was lucky enough to coach. I'm not going to say he is, because he hasn't done anything yet, but he has the abilities, the attributes to be an elite pass rusher. And then also, at the end of the day, be a good run stopper. And you just said something about him making that play in the bowl game with his foot, right? Well, there was one play in spring. He's a field backer for us. He's a field edge backer. He sprinted across the field towards the boundary like a missile, and just threw a peanut punch in there and just obliterated the receiver. And this is a guy coming from the other side. He's 242 pounds. And so, like I said, the ceiling's high, but we'll see how it pans out this season.
I know you're coaching outside linebackers, but from the entire room, a name that Kelly Papinga's mentioned, Kalani, want to get your perspective a little bit more. I believe he blew up a play on third down, Jay Clifton. What does he add to the room?
The experience, the maturity. He's played big-time ball before. So he has been a really, really, I won't say pleasant surprise, but he's been a great addition to that room. Just his physicality, his mentality of just being a nasty linebacker, it's really good to see. So I just think he brings experience and maturity to the room, because again, they're losing Jack Kelly.
How big of a loss is that?
That's a big production loss, right?
Yeah.
In the run game and pass game. So. A guy with experience like Jake's a huge plus for our defense.
When you look at Isaiah Glasgow, what does he bring back to the team? What can he accomplish this season in the defense?
Super happy. I was lucky enough to be with Glasgow the last couple seasons and seen his growth and development. I really think Coach Justin Anna did a great job just changing his body type and his mentality as a linebacker. And so the thing about Glasgow is he's just a playmaker. He makes plays, and that's what I try and tell our younger guys on. Even though Glasgow plays F-backer too, right, in our base package.
Yeah.
And so I interact with Glass, and the good thing is I have that relationship with him where I can coach him. And there's not a conflict of interest, but it's like I'm not his position coach. I've been his position coach before. So he can take the coaching, and at the same time, like I said, he's such a dynamic player where he can rush the passer, but his cover skills are amazing. I mean, he can do it with anybody in the country. So he can cover any tight end that we need to cover. So again, he's a dynamic player. Again, he's nifty on the run game. We're not asking Glasgow to go set the edge and be some physical outside backer, but he has his nifty, crafty ways of avoiding blocks, setting up blocks, and then, like I said, even in the pass game, the way he disguises stuff. Such a good example for our young Fs, including Nusi, including Braxton, So having him here for one more year is such a huge benefit, not just for the defense having success this year, but for the future. These guys being able to mimic the way Glasgow plays.
Last couple of things, and I'll let you go. You said the offense. Who from the offensive side of the ball has pushed this defense to be better from your vantage point in fall camp?
I think obviously Roger. Going against the guys we have to face, guys like Roger. Our kid from the transfer from SC, right? The Lions kid.
Lions kid, yeah.
You know, so those guys have been awesome. Right? You talk about making us work in the run game and pass game. Roger is an unbelievable pass catcher, but what I love most about Roger is he's so physical in the run game. So that's good for us, you know, because we're gonna have to spill these guys every game. You're gonna have physical. You're gonna be going against physical tight ends, but seeing that guy every day is a huge benefit. I think our offensive line, our tackles, you know, we got Pocky, who's a transfer. We got Gentry, who's a veteran guy, and they're making my guys work off the edge. And then even the interior. I mean, you got to deal with those pullers like Kyle and Sonny. I mean, I don't know. There's so much to choose from on our offense. Like I mentioned earlier in this interview, these guys are super explosive, and they make us better every day. You know, and I don't know what else I can say about it, but we're lucky to be going against our offense every day because it's going to prepare us for whatever opponent we face.
What has it been like to be in the Kalani culture, right? I asked Sione Pua this. I asked Jay Clifton this. There's so many cultures, ethnicities, different religions. I feel like BYU's been growing and athletics has been a missionary tool.
It has been, and I think with his culture, you know, and you've heard this before, there's surface culture and there's deep culture, and we emphasize on that deep culture, and it's just doing it's not even little things, just doing big things that nobody sees, right? And I think there's probably guys that talk to you about it already, about, you know, guys doing the extra after whatnot. And I call it the dark hours, man. Our guys do, in the dark hours when nobody's watching you, all right, these guys go the extra mile and do the extra work, whether it's in the weight room, whether it's outside on the field. But even like, it's not even the football stuff. It's like the community service is amazing, you know? And then we talk about brotherhood. It starts with Kalani, man. I mean, he empowers us as coaches. And I've been in a lot of places, which you don't want to brag about, but I've been in a lot of places where it's a lot of micromanaging go on. Kalani lets you do you, and if you're not doing you, he'll remind you, right? But when you're empowered to do certain things, you become a better coach, you know? And again, it's like the way he treats us is the way we treat our players. And I don't want to say there's not pressure on us, but he treats us and respects us like professionals rather than your typical coaching styles. You know, I think what's great was I've worked with Kalani before, and I think Kalani's taken what he's learned at other places and picked what he liked and implemented what he liked here. And so, I mean, it's a joy working for this guy. You know, I mean, I've said this to other people before, not on an interview, but I've had opportunities to leave here, right? And first of all, Kalani said, "You're not going anywhere." Told me that. But at the same time, it's like, it's like, yeah, you're right. Hey, kid, I got this going on. He goes, yes, so what? You're not going anywhere. And he's like, don't worry, I'm gonna take care of you and whatnot. But again, it's just the lifestyle as a coach working here, which is amazing. You know, we all of us coaches, we talk about family first. Well, it's family first here, it's a unique deal as a football coach. And being a football coach here at BYU is enjoyable. There's a lot of pressure. I mean, you guys, we're all at the stadium on Saturday night, so there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we know. We see you guys.
So, but in this building, I mean, it is, you know, we work hard, we grind, but at the same time, we're treated with respect, you know, and that's that's how the head coach treats us as football coaches, and it all trickles down into the program. So, like I said, I mean, I don't know. I guess we started off with culture, but to me, that's what makes me inside want to be here, and want to be around this environment and this type of culture. You know, humble, love. That's a corny. To be honest, it's a corny thing for some football coaches to think. Oh, love. You know,
love and learn. That's
love
the culture.
and learn. That's our deep culture right there.
Yeah.
And we stick by it. And we talk about it in recruiting when we go to homes, and guys will take a step back like, and I say, yeah. I said, but don't worry now. If your son gets out of line, I'll give him some love in a different way. All right, and everybody.
Don't worry, Mom, Dad. I got it.
And Coach Kauha'aha'a understands that too.
Yeah.
So, but again, you know, he sets standards for us, and he holds us to it. And again, it just all carries over to the players and to the program.
Yeah, Kalani says that faith, family, football, love and learn, it's impeccable.
Correct.
And I mean, you've seen it over the last 3 years, and I think where BYU has gone and before even joining the Big 12 to now, it exemplifies and validates everything that you said. Last question.
Yep.
Lighthearted one.
Yep.
Breakfast question. Pancakes or waffles? Why?
Okay, so real quick.
It can be neither too.
When I got here, I was about 260.
Okay.
And so I got on this workout regimen. I've been on it for about 4 seasons now. Completely changed I changed my diet, my lifestyle, my workout habits. And so, unfortunately, I will not eat any of those things right now.
Okay, that's okay.
So,
okay.
I don't know why I told you that, but to be honest.
I asked a food question.
Okay.
That's why, and you said, actually, I don't eat that. So I'm going to answer your question of, I don't do pancakes and waffles. I'm taking care of my health, which is great. We all need to do better.
No. Okay, I'm just, but there is some truth to what I just said.
No, there is truth.
Pancakes or waffles, okay? I'm going to choose pancakes.
Okay.
But it has to be from a specific place.
Okay, what place would that be?
It has to be from 2 places on Maui.
Okay.
It's either be Sam Sato's.
Okay, Sam Sato's.
Sam Sato's, or Tasty Crust.
Okay.
And nobody that's going to watch this interview would know what the hell I'm talking about. But if you're from Hawaii,
well, those from Hawaii
Maui,
would know, yeah.
Yes. Tasty Crust or Sam Sato's pancakes are amazing. Full of butter, full of syrup, but the fluffiest and the tastiest pancakes you'll ever have.
Since you've changed your diet, what's the one thing you would recommend people try since on this new workout and regimen plan?
Well, I've tried having Coach Kauha'aha'a do just some low sugar, high protein bars during our breaks. And he took one bite of it, and it's probably the first time I seen him get mad at me. He said, "Don't ever give me that again." But no, I think myself and Coach Woods, we work out every morning. And instead of having breakfast and pancakes or waffles, we go with one of Dan's. We make us a nice low-cal, high-protein protein drink.
Okay.
We keep it with that with some almond milk and berries, and that we start off our day after workouts with that, and then starve ourselves the rest of the day.
Good, not to starve the rest of the day. Well, Dan's got you dialed, and I will say, hopefully this doesn't make you uncomfortable. The regiment's working the capsule.
Thank you. That's genetics. It's all genetics.
Yeah, I don't have that. You can tell I don't have that.
Nothing to do with me.
Coach, everybody, thanks for your time. Appreciate you.
Thank
Coach.
you. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you
Appreciate
too.
it.
Absolutely.
Ben Criddle's guys, right?
Yes, 100%.
I shouldn't say it that way.
Well, hey, Ronald the Three-Man Weaver,
Yes.
I always say I do what Ben tells me to do, follow it the right way, and it always works out. It's like how you talked about getting on players. Whenever I don't do that, he just has to get on me a little bit, and then I'm okay.
Well, tell Ben I appreciate having you guys having me on this show. That's an honor. That's a big deal right there. So I mean, he doesn't talk to me, so I mean, at least somebody from the show.
Hey, look, he's got to take care of the business. He got caught up a little bit today, but he'll be back.
Okay, perfect. Well,
appreciate you, Coach.
Thank you very much.
Of course, thank you.
Okay, thank you.